Big Boy's
Big
neighborhood.
Boy.
Dana White is in the neighborhood, man. UFC 157 is going down tomorrow night in the Los Angeles area, man. We're taking over Orange County, the Honda Center.
Yep.
So make sure you guys come on out, man. It's going to be an explosive night. What I was asking you, Dana, was have you ever been, like, threatened by one of the fighters? Or because you got to think, how many UFC fighters do you think have come through since you've been
It's been
in position?
It's been 13 years, so
Right.
you know, we
So
do,
literally you've seen hundreds of fighters.
yeah, thousands.
Thousands.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, there's been situations where you know, guys have not been happy with me, and you know, I had a guy say I ought to whoop your ass and
That's
you know, I ought to
scary.
do this and that, and yeah. it's
What do
happened.
you do at a time like that? Are you a martial artist, Dana?
Well, no, I'm not. I did some stuff, but let's not get crazy here. Yeah. I don't want to fight anybody. Yeah. So
This is not WWE where the owner jumping in the ring.
right. No. Yeah. No. You don't want to be jumping in this ring.
Not the kid.
You know, but you know, not to come off like I'm trying to be some tough guy or anything, but you know, you don't back down.
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm the boss. You either want to work here or not.
I
You know,
heard that.
Whooping my ass isn't going to get you any more money.
That's true. That is true.
That is a good point.
Yeah, best believe. And you handled that well. Me, myself, I would have just curled up. You know what I'm saying? Just gave them what they wanted, you know? Now sitting down, Dana, as an owner, you got to have some favorites also. Has there ever been somebody where you put a fight together and you're like, man, I hope this dude get his ass whooped? Just on
There's no
attitude.
doubt about it. Yeah,
Right.
it's you know, I'd be a liar if I said no. Of
Right.
course not. I'm always neutral, and there'd never be a situation where I want.
Right,
You know,
'cause
you
I'm
know how
not
many
human.
times Tito fought that I wanted to see him just get his ass whooped?
That's why you kept extending this contract. son.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to give you 3 more fights. 3 more fights.
Every time he got beat, it was absolute fun for me. It was
Really,
like,
though?
yeah, oh
Crazy.
yeah.
What's
Yeah,
you guys'
Tito and I
relationship
hated
now?
each other, man.
Are you guys good now?
We're cool. You know what I mean? It is what it is now. But back in the day, it was real bad.
Really?
There was this thing where it was like me and Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz.
Wow.
That's what it was like. Yeah.
So Chuck was your guy.
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
Chuck.
Did you ever get to Chuck and say, hey, man, you know, you knock him out, I'll give you an extra 15, 20, 50,000?
In the 13 years that I've been in this business and owned this company, only time I've ever done this. When Tito and Chuck fought for the first time, I told Chuck, I want your gloves and your trunks.
Wow.
That you
Wow.
beat the snot out of him in. I put him in a glass case and hung him up in my
Iceman.
house.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
Look what I got.
that's the fact.
Yeah.
I hung it up right in my house too. Every time I walk in my door, the trunks were right there.
Oh, my
hilarious.
God. Did
Oh, yeah.
Tito know that and before now?
I don't think so.
He
yeah.
knows now.
He knows
There you
now.
go.